mean strangers. So I haven't been on here for quite some time, but I want to try something new. I want to try and do daily what I eat in a day type of videos. I don't know how well it's gonna work out for me. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I don't have a large following, but we'll see where this takes us. What I do is I plan my whole month. I plan my whole entire month of what I'm gonna eat. And I will be sharing that with you guys on a day-to-day basis if I can. We'll see how it all goes. So for today, I have gluten-free pumpkin waffles. And so what I did last night is I brought out all the ingredients, all the things I would need, you know, everything, all the ingredients and stuff. I still need to take out milk. I'm going to be using oat milk, and then I need to take out eggs. So let's get this party started. So this is the recipe that I pulled up. I'm sorry for how sloppy it is, but I forgot to write it down last night and my kids are starving. So it's 1.5 cups of gluten-free flour, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice, a pinch of salt, 1.5 cups of milk of choice. I'm going to be using oat milk, 1/4 cup of coconut oil. It says or butter. Look how sloppy that is. 1 cup of pumpkin puree, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, chocolate chip. I didn't write the measurement because who measures chocolate chips? I just throw in a handful, and 2 eggs. And what it says is for you to froth the eggs, and what I do is I use my little hand machine, and then it says to throw in the wet with the wet, dry with the dry, and then mix everything together and then throw it in a waffle. I know it is very annoying to see the camera like this, but my tripod broke, so it's gonna have to be facing vertical instead of horizontal. Anywho, I start my mornings with some warm water and a squeeze of lemon while I am making my breakfast. I do this, or I do vinegar, or sometimes I do green juice. I do other things. So this is, I have my little hand whisk. What I like to do, because you need to froth, that's what they call it, the eggs. So basically what you do is you make them like kind of bubbly. Okay, so maybe I should have frothed them. Frothed them? Is that even a word? Oh, no, it is. Maybe I should have done that a little bit longer, but this is what they look like. They need to be nice and like bubbly. I don't know. So we're gonna do all the like the wet ingredients. I'm gonna be using agave. So there's 1, and there is 2 cups of milk. 1.5. That sounds like a lot, but that's what I wrote down, and that's what we're gonna go with. So I'm using oat milk once again. 1.5. Something you guys should know about me too is that I do mostly dairy free and mostly gluten free, but my kids and my husband do not. So okay, here's a 1/4 cup of melted coconut oil. It's pretty melted, whatever. My kids are screaming my 2-year-old is screaming his head off, so I have to hurry up and do this. There goes the pumpkin puree. Maybe I should get a whisk. It'll be fine. I don't know what happened to my other, what are they called, mixing bowl. It's gonna be 1.5 cups of gluten-free flour. Here's 1 cup. I'm using the Bob's Red Mill 1:1 whatever flour. 1.5. 4 teaspoons. That looks to be about 1. Gotta open another container. 4 teaspoons? That kind of seems like a lot. 1, 2, 3, for baking powder. Okay. Pinch of salt. Pinch of salt. And then we're gonna go in with our chocolate chips, which I'm just gonna go ham. And then you mix this, and then you mix the wet and the dry together. And it says not to over mix. Oh my goodness, I have a mess going on. Oh my lord. And I still gotta take out my waffle maker. No. Okay, so it says not to over mix. We are going to try to do just that. Oh man, I didn't see how many waffles this would make, but it seems like quite a lot. So here we go. Man, this looks good and it smells lovely. Well, I don't know if I overmixed it, but we're gonna stop it right there. So let me bring out my waffle maker. I hope it's not looking disgusting. So while this is heating up, I usually do most of my chores, meal prepping and everything in the first half of my day. So like as soon as I'm done doing breakfast and I get all that cleaned up, I start prepping for what's going to be dinner, or I make what's going to be dinner. That way the other half of my day I am doing homework with my kids, or I just sit around and watch my shows or make phone calls or whatever else I have to do. But the first half of my day I'm really busy just prepping what we're going to eat during the day. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spray a little bit of, oh, it smells weird. It smells like, maybe I should wipe this down first. I'm gonna do a little bit of oil or spray oil and spray this down, and then I'm gonna add my mixture in there. Here I go, spraying this down. Ooh, that kind of did a lot of spray. It's coconut oil, no, not coconut. It's the avocado oil from Costco. No, I didn't get a this half cup one will work. So we just throw on some of the mixture and then we just close it. And then it'll prompt me right here when it's ready, and then we'll just pull it out. So it says ready. It's actually smelling like it's burnt. Maybe I should lower the... Oh no, they seem fine. Okay, so that is what they look like. That is what we're gonna have for breakfast. I will have it with oat milk. My kids will have it with regular milk, and then they might have whipped cream or banana or something, but that's breakfast. And of course, on the day when I decide to make a YouTube video, my whipped cream acts up and goes all over the darn counter. I'm trying to get rid of this. I think there's only a little bit more left. I've had it since Christmas, and I'm just trying to get rid of it. I usually don't serve their waffles this way. But yeah, I'm going to be adding a little bit of maple syrup to each one, but that's their breakfast with a glass of milk. And I'm still waiting. And just so you know, I made 4 of these complete things. So it's the first time that I make those waffles, and I wanted to give you guys I guess a review. They're a little wonky. The flavor is there. The flavor is really, really good. But oh my gosh, I really need to pluck out my eyebrows, guys. I'm so sorry. But the texture is it's like too soft. Too soft. Way too soft. Like, too soft. They like break apart, and I think there's just too much pumpkin in the recipe, for my opinion. The flavor is 100% there, but the texture, they just came out a little too soggy. Ew, that is chocolate on the side of my mouth. Welcome to my world. So, oh, is that chocolate too? Oh my goodness. For my lunch, I had leftovers. I made these potatoes yesterday with bacon and bell peppers. I'll probably have the full recipe on an upcoming video. But that's all it is: potatoes, bacon, bell peppers, onion, garlic, seasoning. And I made them into tacos with avocado, lettuce, tomato. This is gonna be our lunch. And for the kids, I made them burritos with some black beans. So I'm not gonna have black beans because I had some yesterday and they tend to hurt my stomach. So that's my lunch. I'm gonna start prepping what I need for my tacos. We're making, oh my gosh, there was a hair. We're making hard shell tacos for dinner, turkey hard shell tacos. So I am gonna get some of this lettuce cut up, and I just like to cut it very finely. I already washed it. And then there's these that I'm gonna also chop up. We are also gonna do, I'm gonna rice this, I don't know how you call it, grind it, cut it smaller, and I'm gonna be adding this to the turkey mixture. So with the power of this, so we add a little bit of oil to the, and then we're gonna add the meat. That should have sizzled, but it was a fail. It didn't sizzle. I'm trying to do everything with one hand because I don't have a tripod. Because my son, oh, and then I should always turn it like this, right? It's more pleasing to watch. And because my son broke it. So yes, I'll be adding this, sauteing it for a bit, and then I will add my turkey. And then after that sauteed for a bit, I will add my cauliflower. I'm going to be adding some of this Dash seasoning that's salt-free, and I'm going to add some salt. And we're supposed to add liquid to this and then add it, but what I do is I add it right now, and then like later on I'll add a little bit of liquid. That's just the way I do it. But yeah. So here is my turkey, and we're gonna put in the cauliflower. This is the finished product. I'm already gonna turn it off. And basically this is what the filling is for our hard shell tacos. This can be a filling for so many things. I mean, the possibilities are endless. You can make burritos, you can make wraps, you can make a salad, you can do like a taco, like a nachos and cheese, and yeah. So that's what our dinner is gonna be, and yeah, I got everywhere.